CBS in for a major lineup change, and we're not talking about the fall TV season. Head honcho Les Moonves seemingly nearing his departure at this hour from the broadcast network. And even though investors don't yet know who will replace for the long term the longtime chairman and CEO, shares are climbing to second place at the very top of the S&P, up nearly 3 1/3% here at this hour on reports that the Redstone family may drop attempts to merge CBS with MTV and Nickelodeon parent and sister company Viacom. Charlie Gasparino has been digging into this TV drama like only Charlie can. Well, Charlie, after 12 seasons in the C-suite, 23 years overall, Les Moonves looks like he's coming to the end.
And last night it was signaled when it leaked on Deadline Hollywood or Deadline.com that they were essentially working out a settlement deal, and that Moonves' fate would be considered separate from the settlement. Then you knew he was done, and now, as everybody's reporting, he is done. We should point out a couple of things that the board, from what I understand, is weighing. They're worrying about his shareholder lawsuits, major shareholder lawsuits, if they give him a lot of money. You know, if you're given a CEO who has to exit amid a sexual harassment scandal,
they'll want a clawback,
$100 million or more. I understand he wants more. You could get some. You can get some major shareholder lawsuits. I know from my sources close to the board, they're worried about that. We should point out that they're also negotiating Moonves' exit and possible restrictions on how much control Sherry has over the company. That's new. I mean, they don't want her to. They want this company to remain separate. They essentially wanted to sell it to somebody else and not merge it with Viacom. That's one of the reasons why, as you said, the stock is up. Here's something interesting. CBS officials believe they have some leverage here, the board, in negotiating with Sherry. Apparently, there is a tape of Sumner Redstone that was submitted to the court where he was not at his best, let's say. It lends some credence to CBS's allegations that Sherry Redstone, hid or didn't properly disclose the mental state or the deteriorating mental state of her father, the patriarch, the guy who created this whole media empire when this whole battle began. And so CBS thinks that tape bolsters their case in keeping CBS separate from Redstone's and as they negotiate this thing out. Here's something else that's interesting. CBS has consulted with a headhunting firm about finding for Moonves' replacement. What does that mean? In my view, that means, and some people at CBS say this, that the interim CEO will be the COO, Moonves' close attendant, Joe Ionel. But for the long term, if they're looking for somebody else, you got to think they want someone else in that job. So this is the state of play. It's happening fast. We hear negotiations, things are in flux. Maybe we'll find out something after the closing bell, maybe tomorrow, but that's where it is right now.
If they're talking settlement, apparently so is Tesla, settlement over this tweet with Elon Musk, right?
What we understand from people close to the company is that both the SEC and Tesla's lawyers and Musk's lawyers can see that this is likely to hit a settlement because the SEC apparently does not want to litigate this case. Now, what that settlement is exactly over what charges, essentially putting out a false statement, multiple false statements, on its face is a 10b-5 fraud charge. It's problematic. But you could settle it down, and there's a million ways to settle this down. And I think that both sides agree that's probably where this thing is going, where it's going. At least that's my sources. One other thing I want to say: this White House controversy over everybody is calling me up on Wall Street today, asking me who is the leak of the memo, and who wrote the op-ed in the Times. And I said Liz Clayman.
Listen, I've only been invited in the White House once for a Christmas party.
It's getting
and I didn't steal the napkins.
By the way, it's getting crazy over there. It reminds me of a scene in The Godfather Soprano. Like you just think that Trump is going to walk up to somebody, who knows who it could be, and give him the kiss of death. Remember when Michael gave Fredo? I knew it was you, General Kelly, all along.
Okay. Let me go back to Elon Musk. He actually used, I don't know if you saw this, his Twitter account last night, not to attack anybody, but to cheer that Tesla had nabbed the top 3 spots in overall electric vehicle sales for August. But you might have known that already from these photographs.
What's that?
This is pictures of the Tesla new car lots taken by the company that says it can deduce whether big businesses are keeping up with production or are about to miss promised estimates simply based on its proprietary satellite and drone imagery.